Good morning. In our last video, we have learned center of curvature, pole, radius of curvature, focus or the principal focus, and the focal length. Answers for the previous class assignment. We had already learned the characteristics of image formed by plane mirrors. In today's class, we will see the image formation by concave and convex mirrors. Images formed by spherical mirrors are of two types. One is real image, another one is virtual image. The difference between these two images: real images can be formed on a screen, while the virtual images cannot be formed on the screen. Concave mirrors form a real image and it can be caught on a screen. We can observe the characteristics formed by concave mirror. These characteristics of image formed by this concave mirror depends on the location of the object at different points of the mirror. Now we can tabulate the size of the image and the nature of the image formed by concave mirrors at different position. At first, the position of the image between P and F, that is, between the pole and the focus, principal focus. What will be the size of the image? This is very closer to the mirror, so it seems very enlarged. Can you able to guess the nature of image? Yes, it is virtual and erect. And what will be the location of the image? That is the position of the image. The image is formed behind the mirror. The next position of the object, that is at F, at principal focus. The size of the image also highly enlarged. And what will be the nature of the image? It is real. As it is a real image, this is not erect. It is inverted. Where does this image form? We cannot guess it at all because the image location is infinitely far away. Now we are going to keep the object between C and F, that is center of curvature and focus. The size of the image enlarged and the nature of the image real and inverted. The image is formed beyond C. Now we will see what will happen when the object is placed at C. The nature of image real and inverted, but the size of the image is equal to the object size and the image is formed, that is the position of the image is at C. Now we keep the object beyond C. The image formed is real and inverted and the size of the image is smaller in size and it is said to be diminished, and the image formed between C and F. Finally, we keep the object at infinity. Now, the rays that travel towards the mirror just get focused at a point F. So, this object now seems to be highly diminished and it is almost like a point. The nature of the image is real and inverted. These are the properties of image formed by a concave mirror. Now you can watch a video which experimentally proving this concept.
Images formed by a concave mirror. Different positions of an object in front of a concave mirror and their corresponding images are predicted with the help of ray diagrams. Let us verify the result through experiment. For this experiment, we need some equipment. A concave mirror, a mirror stand, a wooden base with a bulb holder, a milky bulb. Now we cannot use a normal bulb because the filament is visible and it becomes difficult to focus the object. Now the fourth is a mesh with an arrow mark which acts as an object. And finally, a screen to catch the image. First, draw a straight line on a white paper placed on the table. We can draw a line on the board also where the object is to be kept. Place the object on the board. The light from the bulb falls on the object and the object scatters the light. Some light falls on the concave mirror. Now adjust the position of the mirror so that the image is formed on the object holder itself. If the object is placed at the center of curvature C of the mirror, the image is also formed at C. So mark this point as C. The position of the mirror marks the pole of the mirror, so mark this as P. The midpoint of C and P is the focus. In this case, it is at 10.5 centimeters. So C is equal to center of curvature, F is the focal point, and P is the pole of the mirror. Now let us keep the object at different positions and see where the image is formed. Case 1. Object beyond C. Let us see where the image is formed. The image is formed between F and C. It is a real image. The image is smaller than the object and is inverted. Case 2. Object at C. We have already seen what happens when the object is at C. The image is also formed at C. When measured, the size of the object is equal to 2 centimeters and the size of the image is also 2 centimeters. Therefore, we understand that if the object is at C, the image is at C. The image is inverted and the size of the image is equal to the size of the object. The image is real because we could capture it on screen. Case 3. The object between F and C. This is F and this is C. Now place the object in between. You can observe that the image is beyond C. It is inverted and real. If we measure the size of the image, we find that it is 4 centimeters. So the image is enlarged. Now the case 4, object at F. Place the object at F and see where the image is formed. The image is not formed clearly and can be considered to be at infinity. Case 5, object between F and P. Place the object near the mirror, that is between F and P. The image formed is enlarged. It is also a virtual image because we cannot capture it on a screen. The image appears to be inside the mirror and is erect. Case 6, object at infinity. If the object is at infinity, the image will be formed at F. It is real, inverted and diminished.
So you can observe from the table that a concave mirror always forms a real and inverted image, except when the object is placed between the focus and the pole of the mirror. In this position, this forms a virtual and erect image. Now you can write the answers for the assignment. Thank you.